All right, today is Pritchett Canyon. We are here at the Trailhead. We met up with our guides, Jim and Barb, and we're about to see what these Jeeps can do today.
We're missing a yellow Jeep.
We're missing one, unfortunately.
There should be a yellow Jeep back there. There's not.
Yeah, there's not. I hate it.
3 part stores, 2 parts, not all at the same time, not all at the same place.
We were instantly pretty amazed by Jim's driving skills. He is in a JK with 2 inches of lift, 37s, with no lockers in the front or rear. It was impressive to watch him work the e-brake in order to get the limited slip to lock up. Anyone who thinks you have to have lockers to wheel needs to watch this video.
Come forward, nice and easy. Come forward, come forward. There you go. Turn back passenger. Right there. That's there, turn back passenger. Hell yeah.
The first main obstacle that we come to is Chewie. Chewie is a series of slick rock ledges that requires some momentum to get to the top. Once you come to a stop, it can be tough to get moving again since you will likely be double ledging. One-shotting it to the top is the best bet, especially for the shorter wheelbases. Most of us took the momentum approach. Eric, in his super sick stretched 1-ton JK, was able to crawl it a bit more. It's super cool to see 3 years of his hard work in action. I don't think we have managed to challenge that Jeep the entire time we have been in Utah.
Go ahead, go, go, go. Back a little faster now. There you go. Good.
All right, so far so good here on Pritchett. We are pulling up to Rocker Knocker, but I think we're gonna stop and grab some lunch first.
Come up here, snag right up here, bounce up this. You try to catch this, walk that right front tire up here, turn hard to your driver, lay the Jeep all the way over. It slides across, rear tires are down there, fronts are up here. Rear just climbs up the rock, you turn and drive up it. Just like that.
Just like that. Rocker Knocker was one of the obstacles that I was most looking forward to on this trail. The line on this obstacle is super cool, and after seeing tons of videos of this spot online, I couldn't wait to finally drive through it.
Right there, what
It's been centuries. It'll just
Really?
it'll apply brake.
Look how they just walked up it. 3 laps.
It'll apply brake to one wheel that's going to spin out when it is spinning.
It was crazy to watch Jim walk his unlocked JK up Rocker Knocker. Typically, off camber and ledges do not work with open differentials. Look at it, dude, it just goes. That's crazy. He did say TJs are bouncing. Bouncing. Dude, that's awesome. That's awesome. Pulling up and seeing Axel Hill for the first time was pretty intense. It's hard to explain how large and gnarly this climb is. There is not a single video online that does this spot justice. The first part of this climb is every bit of 8 feet tall or more. There is a wall to the left side that you need to avoid, so that puts you going up this climb at a bit of an angle, which makes it that much more sketchy. If you were to roll off from the top, it would be a pretty substantial fall back to the bottom. Once again, Jim made this monster look super easy in his nearly stock JK. His driving seriously blows my mind. It's easy to see why he has made a successful career out of being an off-road racer. Jim and Barb currently race their Jeep-sponsored Mojave Gladiator in the stock class at Baja Races and King of Hammers. After watching Jim shoot up Axel Hill, I had high expectations but was super nervous at the same time. Being the shortest wheelbase of the bunch makes this even more nerve-wracking for me. Like every other obstacle on this trip, 84-year-old Charlie insisted on staying in the passenger seat and riding it to the top. We were all blown away and truly inspired by him on this trip. That guy is scared of nothing and isn't going to miss out on a single thing in life. I loved having him in the Jeep with me on this trip. This was the closest that I have ever been to rolling my Jeep, and boy, would that have been a rough one to start with. After watching the footage back, I'm pretty convinced that my HQ off-road trail sack is the only thing that stopped my Jeep from standing up even more than it did. That tire lifted so fast that there was nothing I could have done about it, and the Jeep truly felt like it was going to roll end over end.
Go ahead, you're getting ready to come down, dude. Go ahead, back up some more. Unless you want to come forward right there. I would. Hey, turn back hard, driver. Fucking Charlie's still smiling.
After sitting at such an extreme angle for so long, the Jeep began to load up on fuel. It died on me and we could not get it recranked. After a few attempts, I was asking to throw the winch line. My leg was killing me holding the brake to the floor while we just sat there.
Holding the brake right now because it's not, the vehicle's off. Killing.
I was pretty bummed to have to winch here, but there was just no other choice. Obviously, my goal was to run this trail without winching, and had it not been for my engine running poorly here, I really think I could have made it to the top. Either way, we'll have to find out next time. Once I made it to the top, Jim popped the hood and purged some of the vapor-locked fuel. As soon as he did, the Jeep fired right up. Did I mention how great of a guide Jim is? This is going above and beyond to help us enjoy our day. can't. After a couple tries on Son of a Rock Pile, Jim decided to winch here instead of continuing to fight with it in his open Jeep. For some reason, he said it was easier to winch up rock pile, so that's what he did. I'm guessing it's because there was a winch point on that side and probably not on the other.
That's awesome. And Eddie. Eddie, get over here. Get the trip load up.
That's crazy. If you can really hit it. Drive up and go, go, go! Right there. Go, go!
The last obstacle on Pritchett Canyon is Yellow Hill. It is a very long, steep, and slick hill climb up to the top. Much like the rest of the trail, it takes some throttle to make it up this obstacle.
Pritchett right now with a great group. Jeeps were built really well, but the driving skill was even better than the Jeeps were built. So you can't beat a day like this. No breakage, a couple of lines on my side being pulled because we're open, but hey, we did it. And we're all here, and it was just one hell of a good time.
After you finish Pritchett, you have an extremely long, rough, and dusty ride back to town. Our group had an amazing time with Jim and Barb. We battled some tough obstacles, had a few close calls, and had a blast pushing our Jeeps. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel and stay tuned for the last installment of our trip to Moab.